Hello, I'm voice and audition coach Jessica Neighbor, and I wanted to give you my vocal breakdown about Coda, the new movie that's out on Apple TV Plus. It's a great movie, and I highly encourage you to go out and watch it or stay in and watch it. But I wanted to give you my takedown of the movie as an audition coach because there was actually a surprising amount of auditions. So I want to share the 3 things that I thought Coda got right about auditions and the 3 things that Coda got wrong about auditions that could be misleading, especially for those of you who might actually be considering going out on auditions, especially for the Berklee College School of Music audition, because I have coached performers who have tried out and gotten in, thank you very much, to Berklee. And I definitely know the recipe that you need. And there were 3 glaring things that you could not do at that audition and actually get in. So I want to make sure that you're clear on those. So let's go over a few of the things together. All right. So one of the things I first want to say is a big shout out to the lead performer, Amelia Jones. She did a wonderful job. She has a gorgeous voice. And there is a scene early in the movie where she goes and tries out for the choir. And one of the things that they absolutely got right in this film was her humiliating experience having to sing Happy Birthday in a choir. Yes, that happens. That happens more often than you think. And it is so uncomfortable and cringy. But here's the reason why. It's because a choir teacher needs to know what vocal type you are, if you have a low voice or a high voice. So in the movie, you'll see that he'll say, oh, you're an alto, you're a tenor, you're a soprano. And really, you don't even get through the whole song. And it's really not even so much about how talented you are in that song. They just want to get a sense of your range. So if you're ever in that position, as awkward and weird and embarrassing as it is, there's a really good reason why they have you actually do that. Another thing I thought they got really right was the duet. And oh my gosh, in this picture, there's like a funny little man between the duet. That didn't happen in the film. So they got that right. Duets also are a little awkward at first. You have to look into someone else's eyes and you have to really connect with them. But they're also a really great opportunity to blend voices together, to work out beautiful harmonies. And I thought it was such a great inside, perspective to see them develop the duet and to go from being really awkward to, let's just say, quite chummy with one another. So they definitely got that right. The third thing that they absolutely got right about singing in general was the breath exercises. I won't spoil them, but they make you do some really awkward ones. And if you've ever done singing, choir, theater, we do some weird warm-ups. Now, I took issue when we got to her big audition at Berklee College School of Music for 3 main reasons. Reason number 1, she shows up late and without her sheet music. That is a huge no-no. And if you were to actually do that at a college audition, you might very well run the risk of them just not, allowing you to audition because you're supposed to prepare all those things. Bad first impression. So you don't want to do that ever. Number 2, her piano teacher or music teacher in this scene here, who was played by Eugenio Derbez, and he was fantastic, just sort of shows up out of the blue and says, oh, hello, I can play for her. That wouldn't happen. And it wouldn't happen because you're partly being assessed for how well you can work with an accompanist, a piano player who you've never played with before. It's not fair if everyone shows up with their coach who's been, preparing them. That would be cheating, actually. So that definitely wouldn't fly. And finally, it worked for the film, but it's definitely not going to work for your audition. If you ever do this, your parents cannot be in the room. They cannot crash your audition and sit there in the balcony. And even though it made so much sense in this film, and I won't spoil exactly why, it would not work in the real world. So keep your parents out of the audition room. Parents, stay out of the audition room. But other than that, this was a remarkable film. It was beautiful. It was full of gorgeous music. It was full of wonderful sign language and expressiveness in all different forms. What did you think about it? I'd love to hear your feedback. What did you think of the singing, the songs, especially in particular? And thanks so much for listening to me today. And if you like what you heard, please feel free to subscribe, like, and if you want some more audition help yourself, do look in the description below. I have a book, I have a course, I have a college audition course, all these goodies for you to help you know what to do for your next audition. All right, guys, thanks so much. Have a great day and happy singing.